further. The important thing, therefore, is, as I said, as soon as you start to awaken perceptions, and as I said, I work with the Masters of Wisdom. I don't work singularly, it's just a teamwork, like you are also expected to, you know, to be a team, to help each other, to educate yourselves as well. But as a team, as a group, as a mandala, you function. And on the inner realms, it's the same thing. We are a mandala. We work integratedly as a team, and one or the other of the masters come to give their 2 bits worth, I'll use that phrase. And in your instruction, for instance, Sarah's received recently some impressions from Serapis, and I decided to use her dream meditation experience to educate all of you a little bit about some of the masters. And they will not just simply appear like like they did, for instance, in Blavatsky's time, and leave phenomena lying around. Like in the time of Blavatsky, they often materialized letters. The people went out of the room, and they came back, and there was a letter waiting for them on the table, and they went and read the letter. They have pictures of this type of materialization in the Victorian era, with that extreme type of skepticism and materialistic thinking. That was a mechanism that the masters used to help educate those Victorian minds. And of course, all of you would love to have that type of phenomena appear for you. It'd make your life so much easier, wouldn't it? But it's not the way we're now working in a much more subtler methodology. And one of them is through communications that are numerically coded. The numerically coding has been given in my book, volume 1 of this secret doctrine that I'm presently working on. We'll be publishing soon, which is the volume 2. And so that's this particular methodology, plus awakening inner perceptions within you so that you can battle the DB, because they begin to hound you. You have to, all of you, because you're initiates, because you're psychic in past lives, because you're involved in magic, because you're yogins, you awaken these perceptions then, and we are now reawakening to a degree, as much as possible, your perceptions again, so that you can continue where you left off in those lives, to fix up psychic karma. So teachings on the Dark Brotherhood have been quite important. Teachings on group evolution also has been quite important. I've given quite a bit of information on group evolution in my meditation book in the last chapters, and that is also one of the keys to the New Age. Hierarchy, and that is the enlightened beings, if you want, the Council of Enlightened Beings, have stopped, in a sense, teaching, progressing individuals for enlightenment. It's group evolution, group initiation, which is now what they collectively are working upon, because it's the keynote of the Aquarian age. Those of you who know a little bit about astrology will understand the concept of group consciousness in Aquarius. So that's another thing that all of you are working on. So we have a 12-petal lotus in our organization, and that again means the awakening of a heart center, and the heart center is what hierarchy is. The journey to the sun also brings you into the heart, your own heart, the heart in your head, which is another 12-petal lotus. The actual number is 1056 petals, which you can read about in my 5th volume of my series. But it's all governed according to 12 main petals. And the petals actually are moved by a moving swastika, a Vispa Vajra, for the groupings of petals. When they revolve, it's a swastika, it's a Vajra, and then the powers of the Dhyani Buddhas, the Buddhas of meditation, that come into manifestation.